Welcome to this Friday night's drumming and meditation. We're going to bring in Jamie early. First, we're going to start with a little bit of a meditation where I bring in some flute and some shruti, and Jamie's going to lead us into some open eyes meditation, some closed eye meditation, and get us into the space. And then we're going to come back, so stick around, and we're going to come back and focus a little bit more on the drumming afterwards. But let's get settled. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's a good place to start. So, Jamie, take it away.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to this evening and for taking some time out for yourself to reconnect and to energize and to get back into rhythm with yourself. Wherever you are, I hope that you are safe and well. So everybody, what I'd like us to do right now is to just take a moment to connect with the base of your body and just feel your sense of connection to the ground. Just taking a moment to close your eyes and take some deep breaths in and out. Feeling the sensation of support permeating from the ground up into your body as you inhale. What I'd like you to do now is on your next inhale, I'd like you to raise your hands above your head. And exhale. Let your hands sink down and touch your knees. Let's do this together 3 more times. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Opening your eyes and taking a moment to notice where you're at in your body. Bringing a little smile to your face. Welcome. Let's just shake out our shoulders, shake out our bodies. Rub your face, rub your hands together. Once again, coming to a place of stillness. On your next inhale, if your eyes have been open in this beautiful space of silence, I'd like you to close them. As you are where you are, and as I am where I am, let's take the next few moments to gather ourselves and to recognize that there is a sensation of interconnectedness. With our inhales and our exhales, let's focus our intention on interconnection. Imagine that your inhale and exhale could bring a sense of interconnection between yourself and what is going on the outside of yourself. With your inhale and your exhale, gathering up a sense of peace, peace on the inside and peace on the outside. Gathering up a sensation of harmony. Harmony on the inside and harmony on the outside. A sense of clarity. Clarity on the inside and clarity on the outside. A sense of safety. Safety on the inside and safety on the outside. Now for the next 2 moments, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to sit and just be. Just be within yourself in this space.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but that was beautiful. Big thank you to Jamie Gore for leading us into that grounding meditation. oftentimes I get through these weeks and this is it. This is what pulls me through. Being able to sit back and just be guided by somebody to stop and to go within and to allow myself to tap into that creative flow and express it. One thing that's really interesting for me, and I think I really hope that you guys understand this about these drumming videos, is that it's a representation. When we play music, when we sit behind an instrument and we share music, and when I say we, my hope is that you will follow the same. But when I step behind an instrument and share through music, it's usually a very clear representation of what's going on inside of me and outside as well. And oftentimes when I play the flute or when I play the drums, sometimes the sounds that come through aren't necessarily appropriate, or not necessarily, that's not the right word. They're not acclimated to the listener's ear. So what that means is that it doesn't always sound good. It's a fancy way of saying that. But at the same time, though, it's a reflection of what's going on within me. And as I get more comfortable with the instrument, I can allow myself to tap into what's happening inside my heart, and how is this a reflection of what's going on around me in the universe, within my small circle, to my city, to my province, to the country, to the planet, and even further if you'd like. So I encourage you to get comfortable with your instrument. Get comfortable with your practice. It doesn't need to be drumming. It doesn't need to be musical. It can be yoga. It could be painting. It could be jogging. It could be breath work. Whatever it is, get comfortable with that practice, that thing that brings you a certain level of release or peace or an outlet. Get comfortable with that tool, and then allow yourself to step into that tool as a reflection of yourself, but also what's going on around you. That's what I found is so powerful for me with the drumming. So as you grab your drum and you're like, what is Julien talking about? I always like to try and give ourselves an opportunity to play and experience that a little bit. And so getting comfortable with the instrument always starts with a nice deep foundation. So just a heartbeat. And then we build from there. and just sit with that for a bit and kind of allow yourself to kind of get comfortable in the discomfort of the mistakes, from the audible sense, what we think others might think is a mistake. But it's if you can shift your perspective and take that evolutionary perspective, that instead of looking at our mistakes through our music, through our interactions with other people, our communication, not as wrong and it's a perception of the outside, but more so a reflection of what's going on the inside, I think we'll learn a lot about ourselves and a lot about how we interact with others. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but let's get into the educational component a little bit. My rhythm, again, I was just going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So just keep your hands moving. If you're really like, yeah, Julien, but you've been drumming for so long, you're able to do that. It's easy for you to reflect the rhythm. No, it's just about allowing yourself to be comfortable and moving your hands. Keep your hands moving. And before you know it, your body will respond to whatever it is that's moving on inside of you. So just allow yourself, again. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Moving your hands. Keep your hands moving. And make mistakes. Don't be afraid to step into that. So, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to sit back and be guided by Jamie and Judy last week into these beautiful meditations. And I hope that you are too. Moving into the next few months, I will really be needing some support because I'll be working through some projects that have been going on for a long time. I've been planning on these projects for a long time, and I'm moving into this busy season. And so it's more important now than ever for me to find those places, those creative outlets, those opportunities for me to play, but not just play for others, but to allow myself to play for myself and as an exploration, as a self-assessment tool. So, one thing that I know for sure is that I need a little bit more play. I need more joy. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just get creative with a little bit of things that are around me. We've got a couple sticks here. And I'm just going to play to close out this week's drumming and meditation. Thanks for joining us. Here we go. See you guys next week. Drop a comment below. Share it with your loved ones all over the world. Add us on Instagram at Circles of Rhythm. We'd love to see you there as well. And have a great week, everybody. Don't forget to find a place to play and turn your play into a reflection of what's going on inside.